We met some awesome full-timers who are also Jeep enthusiasts.
We took a chance through sunshine and stormy weather. God had a plan, and now the world is our treasure. It's our blessed adventure. It's our blessed adventure.
During our month-long stay in Moab, Utah, we were able to meet up with a group of full-timers, George and Kay, Gary and Darlene, and Paul and Becky, and spend a few days out on the trails four-wheeling and learn to become great friends. During our first stop out on 7 Mile Rim, we found a beautiful double archway that looked up through the top and also had a look through at the bottom. And we were introduced to our first chance at geocaching. When we stopped for lunch later that day and were enjoying some wonderful views, Kim and Becky set off to find their second geocache for the day. Kim later that day found a uniquely painted container that was a geocache that was painted to match the rocks. Out on the trail that day, we also ran into a Hummer club that had Hummers from all over the U.S. And there was a very tight obstacle that they were working on to get through. So we watched as they squeezed their big vehicles through the obstacle, and later you was able to see how easy it was for a Jeep to drive through. We finished up a wonderful day of four-wheeling and headed back to the campground, excited for the next day of what we will be able to go out to see. As we headed out on the trail, we stopped for another quick geocache discovery, and then we were back in the Jeeps on the way to discover the beautiful trails, and later the girls stopped for a selfie. We stopped at an old abandoned mine to take a quick look inside and to take a few photos. During our stop that day, for lunch, we stopped at a trail called Brittany Spreer's, and got to see a buggy take on a tough trail that normal Jeeps wouldn't be able to take on. After watching the buggy and finishing lunch, we were back out on the trail.
George found a couple big rocks. We ended that day with a wonderful dinner back at the campground, and the next day we was off on the trail again with a new couple, Lee and Kathy. And of course, what's another day on the trail without beautiful lunch views? After lunch, we headed out to an area called Dinosaur Tracks for beautiful views and more geocaching. Although this ended the days of jeeping with our full-time RVing friends, it just only started the beginning of a long relationship. We like to thank all our viewers for watching our channel. For those of you new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, push that subscribe button. Hopefully we'll see you on the trails or somewhere in our travels. Thank you.